Hey, it's Mark with Mark's Virtual Real Estate Channel, and I am participating in another release. We'll see how this goes. I didn't do the last one, and not super excited about this one, but I've got a little bit of free time actually doing a little bit of work here on Christmas Eve, and so I will spend just a little bit of time doing this release and see how it goes. I got to make sure all my settings are off, and we're good to go. This is in Park City. Upland's a virtual real estate trading game, and we've got 3 minutes until the release. So this one is different. You know, they're all kind of different lately. The release is a very small release with just 5,000 properties, and 40% of them are already minted. They sold them in the pre-sale or with the passes or whatever. So only leaves a couple thousand properties for probably a lot of people, less people than there used to be fighting over it. Like I said, it's fairly easy to get here, fairly easy to do this release. I just sent my guy here to the middle somewhere, although he's kind of jutting off that direction. And this is, we're going to send him right here again. Main Street would be nice. I may not get anything. I've had some beef with Upland lately. As many of you know from my last video, I was banned from Discord. What they said was for a week, but they never let me back in because they said I had a bad attitude, and I asked them what my bad attitude was, and they said, well, nothing specific, they just don't like me disagreeing with them is what it is, or questioning anything they do. But I've always been polite and nice to them, and can't say the same for them. In the last few releases I've participated in, they changed something with it. They won't admit it, but I'll click on a property, it'll say it's yours, you'll do the CAPTCHA, it'll give you the ownership, it says it's minting it, and then all of a sudden it says, oh, sorry, you didn't get it, someone else got it. It never did that before in the previous releases. Once you got to the minting stage, it was yours. But they changed something, they claim they didn't change anything. I've asked them about it, and they just say, oh, you're a bad player, you're too slow. It's pretty much literally their response to me. So we'll see what happens here, but I'm not going to be too excited either way if anything happens or doesn't happen. I'm not going for anything too exciting, just basic stuff right here, but there's probably could be 1,000 other people going for that too. I've done zero research, except I just looked on the map and saw the old town looked interesting and had some name stuff, and you've got Main Street, which looks interesting. So that's it. That's all I've done, and we'll see what happens. We've got a minute here to go. And I have story after story from people contacting me about being banned from their Discord for disagreeing with them or saying anything not pro Upland. You'd think if they want to be, a big time game company, whatever, they'd have a little thicker skin. But, not my company. And I have social media on real estate. We might not get anything. Yeah. Yay! That was probably just bad luck clicking on that one. A little too late, I guess. Yeah. So that's gone. That's exciting. This is why I wasn't going to be too excited if I didn't even get to this release. We'll see. My guy was over here somewhere before, and there's some really expensive stuff. So, how much is that? Do I even want to buy anything? That's kind of on a lake. That's kind of cool. It might be gone by the time I get there. Oh, why wouldn't it let me buy it? 78? Let's see if I get it or some. Oh, it says I got it. The real question is, when it secures ownership, will I still have it or will somebody else have it? 'Cause that's what happened before, and they told me that was normal. Oh, don't offer. But I was saying with my social media and real estate and website and different stuff, like I have to have, it's expensive. thick skin, because there's always people complaining to me, complaining about me, trying to start online fights with me, rude, nasty people too, not just polite people who disagree with me. And over the years, I only blocked anybody who disagreed with me. It actually helps your company if you know how to do it right and talk to them, interact with them. And if you can defend yourself and defend your company, what's to worry about? If you can't defend yourself or your practices, that's when you've got something to worry about. But I've never blocked anyone unless they were like being, outright racist, just like cussing up a storm. And I have kids and children who watch my channels and stuff too. So I don't want to get, don't want to buy any stuff over here. I have so much money. I don't know what to do with it. I mean, in the game, got almost 3 million UPIX. Do I buy this? Oh, someone else is buying it. Oh, someone else is buying it. I only have a few. Oh, yeah, it's not even worth going to. Let's see. I don't know what I was talking about. But yeah, I've blocked people who are outright racist. I guess I'm buying this one. Cussing up a storm, just things that would like chase off, other people from my social media, just disagreeing with me or just having a different opinion. I actually welcome that. It actually helps me. It helps my engagement, helps everything I do. Some of my best posts and the posts I make the most money on are because people are disagreeing with me and arguing with me. And yes, I do make money on Facebook. I make money on Instagram. I make money on TikTok. I make money on YouTube. All those social media channels pay me. Basically based on your post performance. Not sponsorships, not like brands. The actual company pays me. And so that's something that these big brands, like Upland's not like a big brand, but they could do if they were doing things right and posting stuff and getting more people engaged. They could be making money on that front too, not just the game side. There's so many different things you can do. I don't know why nobody's bought that. Am I out of sends? Do I care enough to buy sends? Oh. It's probably gone by now. Get out of here. Still there? Why is it still there? Unless someone's minting it and then, yeah, they must be having issues. Sometimes, if it's been sitting there minting for a while though, they might be having issues or problems. It might come back on eventually. Like that. Look at that. Wasn't expecting that to happen, but it did. Right when we're talking about it. Talk about good timing. Yeah, it's Christmas Eve. I have stuff to do. So I'm done with this now. We'll see what happens, I guess. We got a few we got 2 or 3? I don't know. 3. Maybe. Yeah. And they actually stuck on there. Okay. There you go. Super exciting. Don't know when my next video will be. I have lots of other videos though. I know people don't care so much about my real estate and car videos, but Mark's House of Cars is my car channel. Always posting stuff on cars. Invest for More is my real estate channel. Always posting stuff on real estate, business, life, etc. All right. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think.